Facts First presents the surprising reasons why drinking coffee every day can actually be good for your health. If you're a coffee connoisseur, click that like button. Also be sure to subscribe and click the notification bell so you don't miss our future videos. Also, while you're listening to the video, jump down to the comments and tell us, how do you like your coffee? Black? Cream? Sugar? A little bit of everything? Do you doctor it up with something else? Tell us in the comments below. Millions of people cannot start their day without their morning coffee. People brew their coffee at home, they brew it at work, many will sit in long drive-thru lines every day waiting for that perfect cup of coffee that they just can't start their day without. Since the 1970s, we have been hearing about the dangers of coffee. It's an addictive stimulant that can have adverse effects on your health, they say. Many people claim coffee is linked to cancer and heart disease. Recently, the school of thought has begun to change, though, and there are some surprising reasons why drinking coffee every day might actually be good for your health. Coffee has a negative reputation because it contains a mix of chemicals. The most well-known substance in coffee is, of course, caffeine, which naturally occurs in insecticide made by plants. It's known as a stimulant and a psychoactive substance. Since caffeine is legal and unregulated in most countries, it is the most widely used psychoactive drug on the planet. It's found in a number of plants, such as tea leaves, cocoa beans, coffee beans, and kola nuts, which is used to make soda. According to a 2014 study, 85% of Americans consumed at least one drink every day that contains caffeine. Many people use caffeine to stay awake and to get moving in the mornings. The caffeine compound also has pain-relieving properties the way that ibuprofen does. Caffeine also has an effect on the nervous system. It can help you focus and be alert. In high doses, though, caffeine can make you anxious and twitchy. It can also boost your adrenaline, kickstarting your fight-or-flight instinct. Too many cups of coffee can be harmful. It can cause an erratic heartbeat and high blood pressure. Too much coffee can also cause irritability, nervousness, restlessness, insomnia, upset stomachs, and muscle tremors. There have even been studies that connect drinking too much coffee with miscarriages in pregnant women. It's also believed to cause fertility issues. Too much coffee affects people in different ways, depending on your genetic makeup. Well, with all of these dangers surrounding the consumption of coffee, there are scientists who believe that drinking coffee can be good for you. Some even believe that rather than causing cancer, regular consumption of coffee can help fight certain forms of cancer. In 2017, a study at the UK's University of Southampton was performed and it found that the people who drink coffee regularly are in better health than those who don't. The findings in this study were published in the BMJ, which showed that coffee drinkers were 17% less likely to suffer an early death than non-drinkers. The study also showed that coffee drinkers were 18% less likely to get cancer, 19% less likely to develop fatal heart disease. It also showed a reduced risk for early death due to type 2 diabetes and Alzheimer's. According to the Southampton scientists, the people in the study who showed the most health benefits were those who drank about 3 cups of coffee per day. In 2018, the National Cancer Institute in the UK stated that the 3 cups of coffee you drink each day, it doesn't really matter. It can be hot, it can be cold, it can have caffeine or no caffeine. It doesn't really matter if you order flavored coffee or just plain old Joe. Coffee is coffee. Over 500,000 people who donated blood in Britain, they had to answer an in-depth study on their overall health, and the data gave the UK Biobank excellent insight regarding the effects of habitual coffee consumption, and the results were shocking. Using the individual's genetics, they explored the likelihood of death after consuming coffee for 10 years, and the study showed that the participants who drank up over 8 cups a day were more likely to survive than those who didn't drink coffee at all. In the United States, coffee is considered to be a great antioxidant, which can decrease inflammation, fight cancer, and even help with healthy liver function. It's also known to prevent cancer and Alzheimer's. So the next time you're craving that second or third or sixth cup of coffee, well, go ahead, have it. Since recent studies have shown that coffee is actually beneficial to your health, go ahead, have another cup. It'll do your body good. Before having too many cups all at once, though, make sure you understand the dangers of too much caffeine. If you don't want to be up all night or feeling irritable, just know your caffeine limits. These effects wear off after a few hours, but it's best not to take it too far. Subscribe for more.